This is Marvin Gaye, and this is a video. He's illustrating in details, and you'll see there go my face right there. Just got a little glimpse of myself right there, and I was a genius. And Marvin wanted to make sure my face got into that video so I can be able to, uh, sh- you know, demonstrate to people that we were part of a struggle in Chicago, and it was a lot of oppression, a lot of political issue, a lot of poverty going on in that state. And this is a very rich land, and we had to come to understand. My favorite question was, "What's going on?" Okay, Marvin, talk to me. What's going on? Okay, Marvin and I was good friends, and so this birthed into a song, "What's Going On." And when he did the video, he made sure he had a little glimpse video with me in there, and we collaborated on the songs together. And I've collaborated a lot of songs with a lot of artists and creating orchestra music calls a lot of rebirth of Barry White songs. And I sample a little of a Marvin Gaye songs to create a lot of instrumental sounds from Barry White as well. I come from a family that plays violin and instrumental and music and professors. And like I said, I came through a family that created Hollywood, and the gift was passed down. And I didn't sleep my way in this business, and neither did I have to manipulate or lie or cheat or anything. And basically, God just opened the door for the continuously of my family to continue out this gift that He's given to us. And we just politically wanted the world to see in Chicago in the times in the 70s what was really going on. Why is this? Because we care, and these are old neighborhoods of mine, my dad, and properties that my dad had bought, and we just going down the neighborhoods in Chicago. My dad was into real estate. He bought property, and we had a lot of good stuff going on, but it was so much surrounding us, and a lot of drugs, the young people, a lot of depression. The city was turned over to a lot of stuff that was negative, and wasn't a good thing. So Marvin and I want to demonstrate in details what's going on. Why is everybody coming against each other? What is the war is all about? Why the poverty? Why the sickness? And it was only a few of us was preaching. And my dad was a preacher. He was baptizing in the church of Bethlehem Healing Temple that was on the west side of Chicago on Madison. So God began to take my family to a higher level to help them understand that we needed to make changes in our society. And Marvin Gaye came out of a family of preachers, and he cared, and he took of his time to go in Chicago to videotape, see? And that's why I always do this, to continue out where Marvin and I left off in many years, and this is what I wanted Marvin to see in Chicago. I wanted him to see the details, what a lot of people ignore every day, and it's a topic that our society don't want to deal with. A lot of people talk about in hip hop songs, how they were growing up in these communities and so, and it was a lot of things our people were struggling with. A lot of people didn't understand that it was a time of need that our people needed change, and Marvin and I just want to resolve it. A lot of people think because you came from money, you got wealth, that they don't think that you cared, you have understanding. We understood. Marvin and I, we was just showing demonstration that we cared. We wanted change. We wanted to come and help our communities. We wanted society to pitch in to help everybody and pray for everyone. My dad and my mother went out and they go to the Wheat Street Baptist Church and start helping Mattie D. Pooh in the 60s with the radio station to continue out a ministry that God has ordained for his people. So it was a necessary subject that Marvin and I touched on, and we just wanted to continue that out throughout the earth. Because right now, young people now, we're just trying to figure out where you at. Since Dr. King and Coretta is gone, where are we going to go from there? Are we going to still look back and say, oh, that was in the past and they're gone? Or are we going to continue to take the Dr. King dream and keep the dream alive, This is a subject that I'm going to give an interview about in the topic, and they're going to be on a total different subject that I want to get on. So the reason why I want to demonstrate all these details is because we was trying to hit somewhere where God is trying to get our church somewhere, get our people, get our land in order. But we have to understand if we don't get it out, the message, then how they going to change? But that will be in our next topic and our subject of the hosting of the show, that I will be your host to represent for that case. But I will continue out doing a documentary of showing you who I am. And I have always been there as the queen of pop, the creator of pop music. And Michael Jackson is the king of pop. And we have to be truthful in all that we do, you know. We can't steal and take from God, because remember, we have to give an account for everything we do on this earth. We have to. Whatever God give you a vision, the Bible said without a vision the people perish. If God give you a vision, if He give you a dream, He wants us to acknowledge things in a dream. And just because you were not there to see the person do it, didn't mean it didn't happen. You can't tell the story better than that person. And that's why they're called testimonies, because only that person can give the details, because God allowed them to have the experience to go through it, to give the details, because it was their testimony.